Good morning, Grizzlies. Today is Friday, June 6th. I'm Ezekiel Guerin.
And I'm Lily McCarty.
And here's what's going on at CHS Today.
Today is National Eyewear Day.
National Higher Education Day.
National Donut Day.
National Applesauce Cake Day.
Students, if you have not picked up your yearbook, go by room 52. And if you would like to purchase a yearbook, go by the finance office to pay for it. And then collect it from room 52.
Career news. Stay in the know and be sure to follow CentralHS_college career on Instagram.
Sports news. Anyone wanting to play sports next year for Central High School needs to get a physical and fill out the necessary forms. If you have any questions, email Mr. Young, the athletics director, at christopheryoung@centralunified.org.
Ladies, interested in being part of Central's tennis team next year? If so, join our Google Classroom or follow our Instagram page. Summer practices and details will be posted on there. Again, use this QR code to sign up.
There's this concept I talk about so much that I've put it in my book. I talk about it at every speech I give. I find myself having conversations with people casually about it, and the conversation goes, there are three types of people in this world. And the vast majority of you watching this, the vast majority of the world, kind of falls into this first bucket. And I never know how to say it any other way than this, but what most people just do with their time is they just wish. They wish they look like other people. They wish they could have what they have, do what they do, be who they are, think how they think, talk how they talk, and dress how they dress. It's crazy to me how many people spend so much time looking at their phone just wishing that they could have what other people have. And the vast majority of you and me and the world, that's what we do. We just sit there and we consume and we wish things would be different. The second group of people, this group cracks me up the most. The second group, you don't wish anymore. You don't just look at something and wish that was you. What you love to do is you love to talk about it. You love to run around and tell everybody about the big things that you're about to do, but me and your friends know you ain't about to do anything. We all have those friends. They love to talk, they love to tell you everything they're gonna do, and they've never followed through on it, and they've got a million excuses for why they can't. The vast majority of people who stop wishing, they just go and start talking. And this next group, this is who I want to talk to. This next group are the people who go out and they just do. They don't wish, they don't talk, they don't have an excuse, they got a purpose and a plan bigger than themselves. They get up, they go out, and they're just gonna do the thing that they love. And that is literally the three types of people in this world. And I had a really cool chance the other day to have a conversation with a friend of mine about her journey from wishing to talking to actually going and doing the thing that she loves.
So I still remember the day I finally made the decision to move out of my apartment in Vegas and into the van full time. And I had called my mom and I was like, Mom, I'm moving out. And she was like, yay, you're moving home. And I was like, no, Mom, I'm moving into the van. And so I had talked about wanting to live in my van for such a long time, and I had wished for like that lifestyle to finally happen for me. And I realized that I was just like making all these excuses that like the timing wasn't right, or that I didn't have the funds or the connections, or that it just like wasn't gonna work out. And when I finally decided to like stop all of the excuses and go for it, it was like a light bulb went off like over my mind that I could physically see, but also that I was like getting sucker punched in the stomach because it was terrifying, and all these like fears started coming over me that kind of everyone else put on my shoulders. Do the thing that scares you the most, because it's probably the thing that you want the most. When I realized that right there, that fear is like, you just gotta move past it, and the difference between want and need, I'm like, dude, the sky's the limit, and like, we can do anything that we want. You just gotta believe it in here. That's it.
And if you want, you can pick up her book, Living the Dream, in stores near you. And if you're not sure what store, I would just ask Alexa. Guys, it wasn't that long ago, Alexa was in high school, following people on Instagram who were living in a van, wishing that she could have that life. And she's doing it today. It's not that difficult. What you have to do is you have to wake up and you've got to find those moments where you just start chipping away at that thing that you're trying to live for, that thing that you're trying to create. For her, it was easy to wish and talk about living in a van because it's fun to talk about those things. But the work of building out her van, the work of having to sleep out in the desert those first few nights, just getting used to the lifestyle of it, that stuff's hard work, but it makes it worth it. It makes it worth it because you know you're not one of those people who's just wishing and talking and secretly not living the life you want. You're actually going out there and doing it. When you listen to Alexa's story, can't you hear yourself in it? We're all in there. All of us spend time wishing we could do big things. We spend time talking about the stuff we're never gonna go out and try. But the reason I think most of us don't make it, the reason most of us don't start, is because we've wasted all of our energy making excuses and we have none left to actually get the process going. So wherever you're at, whether you're wishing, you're talking, or you wanna get up and do, the first place you have to start with is, what excuses are you making? Who are you blaming? Why are you saying that you can't? Figure out what's in the way and then figure out a really good plan to overcome that. Have you ever stopped to wonder what's holding you back from actually going out and doing the thing that you want to do? In my experience, what I think it is most people, they're worried what other people are going to think about them if they try and fail. It's interesting to me how many people spend more time wondering how other people impact their life than the impact they can have on other people's lives. And that's why I'm so passionate about pushing you guys to go do what you love. I don't want you to get stagnant. I don't want you to feel stuck. I don't want you to spend your life making excuses, wishing or talking about the things that you're never going to achieve. So many people don't understand it's not hard to get started. Getting started means putting in a little bit of time every day towards the thing that you care about. So think about what you care about. Think about what you wish about. Think about what you talk about. Think about all the big ideas you've had but you've never followed through on, and start to ask yourself, what's in the way and how can I chip away at those things and start to make movement towards what I actually want to go and do. So my challenge for you guys is really simple. Think about which one of those three you are. Are you the person who spends your time wishing? Are you this person who spends all your time talking? Or are you that person who's actually going to get up, you're going to go out, and you're going to do what you love? Because here's what I can promise you. The people who change the world, the people who make an impact, the people who do something that actually matters, they don't wish and talk about it. They get up, they go out, and they just do.
Please stand for the flag salute. Ready? Salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today's weather is sponsored by our senior farewell today during fourth period. Today's high of 95, low 66. Have a great day and a great weekend, Grizzlies. The dad joke of the day. Where do you keep books on the farm? In the haystacks.
That's all the news today, Grizzlies, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram, X, and TikTok at CentralHS_. My name's Ezekiel Guerin.
And I'm Lily McCarty.
And we will see you later.